tweeted the live stream. It's a good thing the camera's facing that way. Otherwise it looks like we're selling Olive Garden. There's an auto mod on the chat. So you don't have to worry about any of that.
I just wanted the table right on.
Your guy, I just saw your guys' trailer for the first time.
Caleb. Jesus Christ. The only thing I touched on that trailer was at the end I added the website. Because we didn't have the website when she made when she finished the video. So I just added the URL. And that was it. She did everything else.
officially. Here we go. Okay. Check, check. All right. All right, so to everyone, I just want to welcome you to the UCF Nicholson Undergraduate Game Showcase for 2024. We're going to show 10 world premiere trailers of game design workshop projects from the UCF Undergraduate Games program. We have in our makerspace an art exhibit with the game art, showing all the art in a different format, and all the concept art as well as the 3D art in the progression that the teams took to create it all. We'll also be doing in our Wall of Fame, our Hall of Fame, we'll be putting up this year's posters at the end of the ceremony. I'm Professor David Negrin. I'm a lecturer and undergraduate program coordinator here. I also oversee some of the capstone game design workshop projects. First, I just want to thank a few people who made it all possible. Dr. Robert Littlefield, Dr. Natalie Underberg-Good, Dr. Nan Yu, Dr. Peter Smith, Professor Shabib, who's the other workshop professor, and our downtown facilities folks, Austin Bott, John Rotolo. We got Ryan Fox here for marketing. Thank you, Ryan. A special thanks to Joe Roberts and Kitwana Smith, who are our administrative coordinators who get all of the organizing done. And they're not here, but I wanted to thank them. I wanted to thank our advising staff. I think we should all thank our advising staff. Rebecca and Dee Dee's right over here. So let's give our advisors a round of applause. Let's see. I want to thank in advance my co-producer, Ali Bemler-Waring, and Griffin Beverlin, wherever he went, and everybody who's helped today. Thank you. I want to thank all of our game project leaders and all of our team members for all the games this semester. It's been an incredible, creative, and challenging year. These game projects are made over 2 semesters. The teams range from 13 in size to 22. They're made up of game artists, game designers, and game programmers. We're one of the only programs in the nation that has all of those specializations that work together, intrinsic in our degree program. Video game development is multidisciplinary. It means that you need expertise from a bunch of different areas, and you need to learn how to work together. And so I'm really, really proud of all the teams building their harmony on their teams and getting over all the challenges and the fights and the arguments and the creative disagreements to come together and launch these games. Let's see. A reminder that all of these games are available at some point in the next couple of weeks on platforms like Steam and itch. But our game projects are also, our game teams are making expanded media as well. They're releasing albums on Spotify. They're releasing art books on Amazon. There's a manga in the mix too, right? So every single student at UCF in our undergraduate program has worked towards this moment as part of their capstone and part of their graduation. Our teams have thought very deeply about the stories and themes and the images. Of course, they focused on really entertaining gameplay and really building their crafts as artists, programmers, and designers. And it's been my pleasure and my privilege to spend my time with all y'all. It's been fantastic. So with that, I think we're going to get started. We're going to be doing 10 game projects. We got 10 trailers, and in between each trailer, I'm going to have the leaders of the teams come up and say their thank yous and award. There's some inner team awards that might be going on, some inside jokes. So we'll let them have that. So with that, I think, are we ready for the first one? Okay. Team Bella, the leaders of Belladonna, come on. Please use both mics.
Ready? All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. So I guess I just want to start off by saying that we began this project around August, and since then we have spent a cumulative of 2,411 hours on Belladonna. That is 2,411 hours of blood, sweat, and tears. And those hours represent days that turned into nights that turned into days again. And even after that, what we have to show you tonight is by no means perfect, but it is ours. This is the result of all of our struggles, all of our failures, and all of our victories. To quote Professor Shabib, game design is a thankless, grueling work. And he's right. In this industry, very few people will ever truly understand the lengths we go through to chase these odds that always seem to be against us. But if there is anyone who does have a shot, it is those people in this room. Those who learn and grow from this experience and who continue moving forward one step at a time. With that, I would like to thank Professor Negrin for showing kindness to us when we weren't kind to ourselves. I would like to thank Professor Shabib for pushing us to be better. And I would like to thank Professor Hunter for continuing to bestow upon us his infinite wisdom. And finally, I ask those from Gambit Studios to please stand up. Come on, come on. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Gambit Studios. And wherever this path may take you, I hope it takes you forward. Thank you.
In the beginning, Belladonna started with a simple vision. Hunting monsters of the night evokes a sense of remorse. From that, our storyline and gameplay have evolved through many phases of various scopes, coming to a close as a puzzle action game with a narrative focus on regret and heartbreak. Through this narrative of a love now gone, we hope players will explore their feelings toward various types of loss, perhaps with a new perspective on how it can affect you and those you love in different ways we don't necessarily anticipate.
At the end of the day, we want our players to walk away from Belladonna having enjoyed a new gaming experience with enjoyable puzzles, combat, and storyline. I would like to thank our fantastic team, Gambit Studios, for all the hard work they put in these last 9 months. We couldn't have gotten here without all of your contributions, and I am glad to have been your producer. We would also like to give additional recognition to our various testers from both within and outside the program, as well as our lovely voice actress who made Belladonna come to life. Last but not least, we'd like to thank everyone who has joined us here tonight in this room. I will close with one last thank you to Gambit Studios and a reminder to wishlist Belladonna and all the other games that you find tonight.
Where does one find joy? Is it in passion? In one's work? Dedicating hours, months to a craft that no one but yourself might see? As the days go by, do the little things continue to help fill in those gaps of living? You might say that fulfillment is just perspective, that joy is a half-glass full view of life. But then you might say, life is subjective, and everything within it is as well. Happiness, sorrow, justice, revenge, hunter, hunted. In this city, all of these constructs are nothing but a distraction. The people hunger for a story, for drama. These human standards of life are nothing but a joke, a wool over people's eyes on what true humanity is, what true art is.
Mr. E. Must stand for eccentric. This boy thinks he's got the hand on us. Damn, he might. This is gonna be harder than combing out a grease or two.
All right, let's search this place. I'll need at least 3 clues my killer left so I can get a better picture in my head of what exactly happened. Wait, there's already an officer here? Must I avoid him?
Where does one find joy?
Come on up. Where's our producer? Where's our creative director? Yep. You didn't recognize your trailers, right? Yeah. You would hope. Yeah. Here they come. Speaking to both mics, please.
Hello, my name is Noah Ferguson,
My name is Alan Castro. I'm the creative director.
and I'm the producer of Cat Meow, Feline Detective. So, over the course of this project, the original vision of our game was the simple concept line, prowling through a noir-drenched murder as a feline investigator evokes a sense of mystery and suspense. From there, with a fantastic team of 22 people that are spread out over this room, we were able to forge a massive project, a game on a much larger scale than we originally intended. Originally, we only had 3 levels in our game, and over the course of our development, we decided our team was capable of so much more. And now by the end of it, our game is almost triple the size with 9 total levels that are filled out with our mechanics from our code team, designed by our incredible designers, and set by our amazing artists. So I first want to thank the professor for his constant support over the course of this project and guiding us when we needed guidance. I also want to thank all of the other teams that are here tonight for all the times you've play tested our games in the discussions, given us feedback that helped us guide our game and our development, fix bugs, and hunt down everything else. And oh, it's not working. It turned off. Huh? Oh, got you. And lastly, and most importantly, I would like to thank our amazing team. If everyone from Katmiyara can stand up. I want to say thank you to this team for all the hard work you've put in all of this semester. Combined, this team has put in a total of 7,695 hours collectively between us in work on this project. And the sheer scale of that.
How many people do you have on your team?
22.
Yeah, that's the largest team we have.
And the sheer scale of that is incredible to me. So just one last time, I want to say thank you and that we could not have done it without a single one of you.
I got some awards here.
You can announce them quickly, or you can hand them out. Hand them out after. Just announce the names and the name of the award.
Yeah, all right. Pull them out.
How many do you have?
8. Okay, so we got some awards we want to give out to our team. We have a certificate, papers that we go ahead and take, and we also got these little pins as well for you guys that get the award. So the first one we got here is for achieving an ongoing and beyond of what's required, which is for Jasmine. Jasmine, can you please stand up? This next certificate is given for an achievement for an uplifting and motivating of their teammates. This is going to be for Hannah. Hannah, can you please stand up? All right, next award is going to be for the achievement for guiding her peers and for supporting a learning environment. This is going to be for Shelby O'Connor. All right. Another award we're giving away is for achieving a supporting and cooperative others for forging a collaborative environment. It's going to be for Hannah Barone. Did I say it right again? The next award is going to be for achieving for significantly improving their skills and showing discipline and growth. This is going to be for Deja Fernandez. Deja Fernandez, can you please stand up? Another one?
It's kind of crazy.
Okay, another award for Hannah Barone for for taking the initiative and providing guidance and driving the project forward. That's like 3 pins right there. All right, this achievement is for guiding his peers and fostering a supportive learning environment. This is going to be for David Holman. David, got you right here, man. Oh, this is Well, this achievement is for taking the initiative and providing guidance and driving the project forward. It's going to be for Noah Ferguson. Did I say it right? All right. And then we'll go ahead and give you your pins when we get there.
In the house? Yeah, come on up. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Speak into both mics.
Both mics? Hello, everyone. So, my name is Nicholas Duque, and I'm the producer on Chimera, and I'm accompanied by Kat, my creative director. And the first thing I want to say is the team has come a very long way from sitting in a Discord call and spitting out ideas, figuring out what we're going to do for our capstone project. And so, let me tell you, they were very long Discord calls. But within those hour-long sessions, a beautiful thing happened, the creation of our team, Banana Bread Studios. We had the idea to make a very engaging roguelike that challenged players like no other, and we pushed the limits of our team, jumped out of our comfort zones, and established a very unique mechanic throughout our game. Throughout production, we wanted everyone to have their voice heard, and everyone had a say in what plays in our game if they wanted something cool or something really unique throughout production. And because of all that passion from the team, we hope players see that passion and hard work as we show our game to the world. Players will enter this brand new world full of difficulties and challenges, and throughout their escape, they will uncover hidden mysteries throughout the tower. Now, we started production with the focus of just making a fun game players can play in their free time, and it ultimately blossomed to an incredibly engaging and lore-rich game. Following the theme of Rising from the Ashes, we hope players will enjoy looking for the hidden lore in our game, as we wanted to have a very strong implied narrative throughout progression. Now, with all these things, replayability was a key concept for us. We wanted players to not just sit back and struggle, but to learn and adapt to new and harder enemies with our fluid combat. To help encourage the replayability, there are a multitude of builds players can achieve throughout their experience. With the help of limbs, relics, and trinkets, players will experience a different playstyle every single time. And that isn't all. We also went out of our way to create a whole true ending for our game, for the experience, and this game is not for the faint of heart, but we encourage everyone here to try out and try and actually beat our game. We appreciate anyone and everyone here who took the time to view all these amazing games being showcased, and I wanted to give a very special thank you to our team, Banana Bread Studios, for all the blood, sweat, and tears they put in on our game. If you want to stand up, we can give a round of applause for our team over there. The team should be incredibly proud of what they did, because without them, this amazing game would never have been made. But most importantly of all, I also want to thank Professor Shabib for all his wisdom and for always pushing our limits to make sure we're always doing the best product possible. Without him, things would have probably been much different. Thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of the showcase. You do them all.
We also have a few awards to give out.
It's not working, hold on.
Please hold.
Okay, you read them all. I'll tell you.
Okay.
You better say the name too.
Okay. So we have the Creative Comrade Award for Innovative Thinking. Acknowledges the team member who has outside the box thinking and has a creative outlook for the project. For Benet Daniel, yay! We have Co-op Crusader Award for Outstanding Collaboration, awarded to the team member who consistently supports and cooperates with others, fostering a collaborative environment, which is Gabriel Fernandez. Yeah! Yeah! We have the Extra Life Award for Positivity and Engagement, awarded to the team member who consistently uplifts and motivates team members, creating a positive atmosphere and uplifting morale within the team. That's Nick, yeah! We have the Unsung Heroes Journey Award, which is diligence and commitment, awarded to the team member who consistently puts in hard work beyond what was required of them, showing dedication to the project's success, which is Nicholas Hutchins. Have the Level Up Award, which is the most improved. Celebrate the team member who has shown significant growth in their skills and technical discipline and understanding throughout the project, which is Trevor Walton. And lastly, we have the Professional Playtester for Quality Assurance, awarded to the team member who ensures the project is up to standard and provides valuable feedback for the team, which is Amon Guerrero. Yeah!
It's been 4 years since my sister has been missing. Wait, come back! Miami? Known to some as the Crimson Hell, an entity in and of itself changes those who enter it forever, causing them to go insane. Thanks to the trip, I'll finally be able to find out what happened to her. I'll find you, I swear, Miami.
Both mics?
Both mics? Right. You want to start?
Okay. Click it.
The button. There you go.
Hello? Okay. Hi guys, I'm the producer on Crimson Hell. I'm Griffin.
My name is Christian Chavez, and I'm the creative director for Crimson Hell. Firstly, I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight and coming to see everyone's showcase. It's amazing to see all the progress that everyone here has done within their respective work. It's actually crazy to think that we finally reached the end of the line, and we're finally here. So firstly, I want to thank our Professor Negrin for all the help and the assistance that you've given us throughout our journey, guidance, and showing us how to properly make our game function and work. Give it up, come on. Secondly, I'd like to thank all the other teams here because you guys have supported us on our journey. You guys have helped us so many times when we needed help. We would call you guys. You guys always had an answer for us. You guys were always there for us, and hopefully we could have done the same for y'all. So thank you so much to the other teams for all your support and all your help throughout this journey. Give a round of applause for yourselves. Come on. And then finally, Vanish Moths. Can y'all stand up real fast for me? I want to personally thank each and every single one of you for all your dedication, your hard work, the countless hours just grinding this game out to get it to where we want it to be. Just the struggles, the troubles, everything we've gone through. I remember we started not knowing each other, but I feel like now we are fully a family, and I thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Now let's talk a little bit about the game. So when we first set out to create Crimson Hell, we thought of more than just a game. We wanted it to be something a bit more than just an experience you go through. We wanted to really stick with you, something you talk about, something you think about. So for that, we want to immerse the players in a world where fear and excitement can mix, where you'd be wondered about what's going on, the environment, everything that's happening, but at the same time, you still have to stay in the moment and realize you're constantly under threat. So you have two sides of the same coin always going on in your mind. So our primary goal was to explore the intersection of horror and a stylized gameplay in a way that captivates and challenges our whole audience. With our initial concept, we were actually leaning heavily towards a full stealth-based game, similar to those in the survival horror genre. But after time, we realized that wasn't going to be enough. We didn't have enough time. So we swapped it to include combat, which as soon as we did that, the whole game drastically changed. We saw major improvements. We realized that this was the path we were always meant to go on, and because of that, we saw our game explode. Throughout the development process, one thing stayed: commitment.
our commitment to our narrative, to our story, what we wanted to tell people. That had never changed from the start, and we kept going down that path. Our first enemy, Wailing Woman, has been there since the first day. Since our first meetings, we talked. She had always been there, and she's still here to this day, and she's a staple of what our game is. As you guys saw, she was the jump scare. Just an FYI. But as we look to the future, our aspirations for Crimson Hell extend beyond more than just entertainment. We believe in the power of storytelling to evoke emotions, provoke thought, and inspire change. Through our game, we actually do address some actual mental health issues that you guys will notice throughout our notes. You will learn the story of the spirits, what they've been through, what they passed through, and why they're stuck there. We wanted that to really stick with you guys and really think about it on why are these people trapped, why have they gone through this. So our game is actually more than just a game. It's also a platform for bringing these ideas into your mind. Ultimately, our hope is that players will not only enjoy the thrills and chills of Crimson Hell, but also find themselves immersed in its rich narrative tapestry. We want them to experience moments of genuine fear and excitement, to grapple with confusion and emerge from the darkness with a newfound appreciation for the power of storytelling. And now I'll hand off the mic to Griffin.
Vanish Moths, could you stand up one more time? Thank you. Congrats on over 2,200 hours in ClickUp. You guys have done phenomenal. I'd like to thank, each and every one of you. I've personally seen all of your growth, and it's been just a blessing to see. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Oh, you gotta finish. That's it.
Greetings. I am the Motherboard, your personalized artificial intelligence. This is a Nexus gun, a sophisticated advanced piece of technology meticulously crafted with cutting-edge defensive ingenuity.
You can't escape, no matter how far you run.
The anomalies have spotted you, and they do not look like they are going to let you leave unharmed.
I can feel the time slipping away.
If you can hear this, consider yourself lucky. This place, it's nightmare.
You needn't worry about them escaping back to Earth. Salvation is beyond reach for those already condemned.
A new anomaly signature has been detected. The alien is showing signs of hostility, but proceed with caution.
Can you answer this? Was it worth it in the end? You, the unwitting pawn in this game called life, now face the culmination of your journey.
Event Horizon. Speak into both mics.
Both mics, okay. Hey guys, my name is Cameron Anderson, and this is Caleb Dieters. We're the creative director and producer of Event Horizon. And we have a bit of a story to tell to start off with. At the beginning of the project, this is something we all went through. We all had, our leads and stuff, kind of volunteering and like making pitches, and what some would consider probably a great decision or a momentary lapse of judgment, I got an email from our professor saying that I was creative director. So, that's how we ended up here today. And then me and Caleb, we had some decisions to make. We had a whole class full of people to sort through and skills to look at. And, I came in the next day after we finally got that figured out, and I looked at the bunch of hooligans that we picked, and I was like, man, can we go back to yesterday? Just kidding, they're all fantastic. I think over the course of this project, we've all learned a lot. After the arguments, the decision making, the creative differences, all of it, I think we all turned out for the better for it, because as the old saying goes, iron sharpens iron. But I think I'd like to thank our professor, David Negrin, for giving us the structure and the guidance to end up being where we were. I'd like to thank all the other teams for giving us worthy rivals and people to strive to compete with. And I'll thank my producer here, Caleb, as I pass it off to him.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a wonderful time making this project together. You know, really starting at the beginning of the year, I had no clue, no idea what it was ever going to be. And I didn't even envision myself as producer, but it was one of the best decisions I ever made. I learned so much throughout the process, and it was just truly a terrific time. These past 3 years at UCF has been amazing for me, and I want to thank you all, especially the team at Void Studios, for making it even better. First of all, I'd like to start off with where my whole game design path began, with my high school teacher, Mr. Tapia, for showing me this other side of programming and really showing me the true path that I wanted. I would also like to thank my girlfriend, Kinsey, for putting up with all this sleepless nights of me working on the project to where I just want it that perfect way and I can never figure it out. I also want to thank her for all the movies that I've had to run away from to go write down a note where I figure out that one bug that's been bugging me for too long. I finally figure out how to fix it. I would love to thank our professor for showing us the way throughout the project. It's been a wonderful time working with him, and he's really helped me see the narrative side of game design. It's just been lovely. I also want to thank our team leads for helping me out as producer. As a team of 20 people, we have an insane amount of hours. We tracked in a total of 7,318 hours, which is mind-boggling for just for me to come up with. And so it's been tremendous help for them, allowing me to figure this out. I also would like the whole team to stand right now at Void Studios, if you could. Yeah. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Each and every one of you has been amazing, and I want to specifically thank my partner in crime for allowing me this wonderful opportunity to work with you guys. With that all, we have a couple awards to give out, and I'll hand it back.
Yeah, so me and Caleb don't qualify for these, otherwise you guys would just be clapping for me for like 7 rounds straight, so we're gonna pick some different people. So first things first, we have the Morning Person Award. This person's always bright, early to our morning meetings, and consistently cheering up those around them. And we decided that that person is Leonardo Vento. Come on up here, buddy. And since our design lead, Julian, decided that all the way back there was the best spot, we're gonna kind of like read as they come up, so. No, you're not. Don't lie to us. Next, we have the Workhorse Award. This is having immense dedication to the project and logging the most time. This person put in like so much work, it's kind of scary. With a grand total of 567 hours, 42 minutes, and 50 seconds. That 50 seconds is important. We have Ariel Rivera. Next up, we have our Power Up Award. This is the person that goes above and beyond to tutorialize and guide their peers, fostering a supporting learning environment. And I mean, talk about a good choice by me and Caleb. This person really helped out, guide the rest of the team. It was almost like the one area me and Caleb definitely weren't super great at. He covered that ground. So this award is going to Cameron Welsh, our art lead. Next, we have the Level Up Award. This person's shown significant growth in their skills and technical discipline, understanding through the project. Pretty much right off the bat, we gave this person an incredibly hard task. It's something that none of us really knew where to start with, and throughout the entire project, they just killed it and made it their own thing. So we'd like to give this award to Timothy. And for the Unsung Hero Award, this is someone who constantly puts in hard work above and beyond what was required of them, showing dedication to the project's success. We feel this person, even though I know all of us on Event Horizon, we knew that this person was always putting in work. It just felt like, from an outside perspective, maybe this person wouldn't be noticed as much, so we were giving this award to Taisha Lockyer, our narrative lead. Next, the Extra Life Award consistently uplifts and motivates their team members, creating a positive atmosphere and uplifting moral within the team. This person I know just always like chimes in at random periods throughout the day just to cheer everyone on and always compliment their work and tell them how good they're doing. I've actually had the pleasure of being in multiple classes with this person, and I can guarantee you this is something they carry throughout their entire lives. So we're giving this award to Mario Gallon. Love you, buddy. Next, we got the Co-op Crusader Award. This one consistently supports and cooperates with others, fostering a collaborative environment. This person probably moved throughout all 3 teams the most. It kind of felt like one of those ball games where you hit the tile and it just keeps going and going and going, but like 3 different ways. So we thought that this was appropriate for one of our design members, Joseph Lopez. Then we got the Pillar Award, a crucial pillar of the team, consistently going above and beyond and supporting their department. Without this person, this game would look a lot different. It's kind of scary how much we put on him in the end, but I'm really happy and couldn't be more proud of how everything ended up. And it really brought our game to a level that made it very cohesive. And without this one specific person, I don't know exactly where the game would be at this point. So we're giving this award to Anthony, or as we call him, Tony Ocasio. We've got the Exterminator Award next. Squasher of bugs, this person consistently was responsive and actively helping the team find bugs in the project. I know me and Caleb have certainly bugged this person consistently about bugs. I probably should have chose a different word. But we decided that this person was probably the one who tackled the most bugs, and Lord knows it was a hard task to go. We have our code lead, Aeon. And then finally, we have our Player 1 Award. This person always takes initiative in driving the team forward and providing guidance to the team. This person always felt like almost like a tier between me and Caleb at times. It felt like this person was always like constantly checking up on everybody and making sure everything was going as according to plan, always checking in with us and then the other leads to make sure that everything was going smoothly. Almost like my second partner, my favorite egoist, Julian. And yeah, with that, we're wrapping it up, and we just hope you all give Event Horizon a chance. Thank you.
Oh, forgive me. I'm Dorian. Sorry, I guess I should go by Sheriff Knox. If you're looking to help, there are bounties for all the local commotion causers down here. Pretty hefty coin purse in it for you, too. If I may, the past Sheriff Carrillo, she's been giving me a real handful. Maybe you want to start with her. I'd sure appreciate you.
Ghost Moon, high noon. Speaking to both mics.
Both mics, okay.
If you have awards, the name of the award and the name of the person.
Gotcha. Yeah, we're good. Hello, everybody. I'm Holly Bonacore, and I'm the creative director of Ghost Moon High Noon.
And I'm Lucas Sanchez, producer of Ghost Moon High Noon.
So, Ghost Moon High Noon is an isometric Western action-adventure game about Valentina Sombra battling ghosts in the haunted town of La Enmienda to collect on their bounties. Along the way, she'll have to solve puzzles and defeat 12 restless spirits in and around the town with her ricocheting bullets, trusty lasso, and newfound ghostly powers that allow her to phase through objects. During the day, Valentina can talk with the town's living residents to learn about them and the ghosts that are plaguing them. Then, each night, she will find herself traveling further out from the town towards the Rio de Almas, the source of the town's magical problems, as she confronts ghosts, helps them to move on, and collect on their bounties. To do so, she'll have to search for each ghost's special items that will draw them out by unlocking doors, talking to the town's residents, and collecting notes that will help her progress forward. Along the way, she learns that maybe there's more to life than just a payday and begins to value helping these people pass on, regardless of their bounties. She also begins to strengthen her resolve to face the leader of the Ghost Rebellion against death, who happens to be someone she has a long, complicated past with. We hope that you too fall in love with the troubled town of La Enmienda, its colorful cast of characters, both living and dead, and enjoy shooting and wrangling your way through each night as you join Valentina in her adventure.
Of course, with a description like that, absolutely none of this would have been reality if it wasn't for the people who made this possible. Eerie Trails. I won't have you stand just yet, but later. When we started this class 9 months ago with just a small team of 13, I'm going to be honest, I was nervous. I was especially nervous about this exact moment because I had no idea how we'd pull it off. But now we're here, and we've made an amazing game, and the only thing that I'm really still not ready for, I guess, is to say goodbye to this team. Over the last year, I've come to realize that they've been the biggest blessing I could have ever hoped for. In this last academic year, I got to see each and every team member go above and beyond what I ever would have imagined. We have our art team, creating 25 beautiful characters and 3 unique environments along with even more stunning effects to boot, giving our game its distinctive style. We have our code team, not stopping for a second to think about every possible method to build our core mechanics, program 12 unique battle encounters, and to ensure it all worked bug-free and had a great feel to players. And lastly, there was our sole designer, who had put on him the grand responsibility of piecing this all together. Eerie Trails, if I can just thank you now, can you all please stand? Really, I cannot thank you enough. Nor can I sufficiently thank everybody who's given us their support throughout all of this. Be it our friends or family who we've subjected to multiple hours of bug testing and finding absolutely everything in the game that could be improved. I would also like to thank the other teams in our class who encouraged us to make the best possible project at every turn. And of course, I would like to thank UCF for giving us the opportunity to come together and to make one of the damned coolest things I've ever seen. So once again, none of this would have been possible without you. Thank you all, and have a great rest of the showcase. Interweaver. Try to talk into both mics, please.
Hi, my name is Peyton Bischoff, and I'm the creative director and vision holder for Interweaver. Interweaver is an isometric puzzle platforming game that follows the Weaver, a necromancy student who is tasked with guiding 3 souls to their final resting place in order to graduate from the academy. This game will take you through 3 different environments with 3 unique familiars, each with their own abilities that you are able to harness to solve puzzles and navigate the areas to eventually release them into the afterlife. As the Weaver, you gain access to her unique weaving magic, and as the familiar, you gain access to their unique movement abilities. Adding to the intrigue, you will also encounter the rival, a fellow necromancy student and shapeshifter who will stop at nothing to capture the familiars for herself. Amidst these trials, the Weaver's, rivals, and familiar stories unfold, revealing that even against all odds, you should always do what's right. It has been an amazing journey bringing this game to life, and I couldn't be prouder of this team. I can't wait to share this world with you, and thank you all for your continued support and enthusiasm throughout this year.
Hi everyone. If you don't know me, I'm Jack Murray, the producer for Interweaver. If you ask me what I thought art was, I would think long and hard about it and then tell you I have no clue and I'm probably not qualified to give you a good answer. But if you force me to tell you my thoughts on it, I would say art is anything someone creates that reflects their personality, culture, or perspective. Interweaver is more than a culmination of models, scripts, design documents, and ClickUp tasks. It's a reflection of the amazing team that created it. Without the unique personality, talent, and perspective of everyone on Aurora Interactive, Interweaver couldn't be the game that it is. I want to thank Professor Negrin and my team for the incredible opportunity I've had to lead as producer. I'm grateful for the valuable learning experience I've had this year, for the creative outlet that others can appreciate and have fun with, and most importantly, I'm grateful for the irreplaceable friendships and memories we've made along the way. No matter the circumstance, we'll always be connected as Aurora Interactive. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for us as professionals and as friends.
We have some awards as well for our team. To start off, so all of our awards are named after our characters, for those who don't know. So for our Professor Wormwood Award, for the necromancer who went out of their way to teach and support their fellow students, to Max Freitas. The Weaver Award. This necromancer pushed themselves every week, getting their work done at a high quality consistently, to Michael Whiteneck. The Rival Award. This necromancer thought outside the box the most, generating unique ideas and workflows from their boundless creativity, to Caitlin Cash. The Owl Award. This necromancer improved the most throughout the project, showing their dedication to mastering their craft and supporting the game to their best of their abilities, to Dean Handler. The Mole Award. This necromancer kept spirits high throughout the project and was constantly ensured that the team morale stayed high no matter what, to Samantha Cuevas. And finally, the Stag Award. This necromancer was always the most reliable and consistent. They were always on time, present, and active throughout thick or thin, to Gabriel Nash. Thank you, guys.
guys. Congratulations. Please speak into both mics at the same time.
Sure. Hi everyone, that was Light Reforged. It is a 3D hack and slash set in Norse mythology where you play as Balder, trying to purify the realms after being gone for about 100 years. So we're really excited for you guys to see it once it's officially out on Steam. Soon, I promise.
Yeah, sure. I wanted to say thank you to the entire team of Control Freak over there. You guys have done a lot of really good work, and you guys have improved so well. I'm very excited to see what you all do in the future. And to Professor Shabib in the back there for teaching me almost all of what I know about game design. And I look forward to bringing the knowledge, all of us bringing the knowledge that we learned in this project on this team out into the industry.
So I was lucky enough to be the producer of Light Reforged, and at the beginning of this project, we were tasked with the theme of rising from the ashes. So immediately on the drive home, I began to think of the concept for this game, and with the support of the team, a lot of different ideas flowed, and we were able to transform that into Light Reforged. We knew we wanted the game to tell a compelling story where the art was highlighted. We are a team that is full of talented artists, and we wanted to make sure that the art speaks to the player and adds to the experience. I remember when we began and took surveys to find out what type of gamers we are and how we felt that we wanted to make a game that we would, want to play ourselves. We achieved that, but there was more work to be done. Our professor challenged us to think about what we wanted the players to take away from our game. Why should people play Light Reforged? In writing the script, I found a personal connection. Most of the team is going through a change in their lives, graduating in about a week. New challenges and adventures are right on the horizon. And we are evolving into a version of ourselves that we've been pursuing for the past couple of years. That's what it's all about. The beauty of life changing by our hands before our very eyes. Light Reforged is a story about change and growth unlike any other. We hope that players can even find a tiny piece that they can relate to. This game is a culmination of our time, probably about around 5,400 hours maybe. It was a lot. And is a living proof of our change and development. We faced a lot of obstacles, but we created some of the best work that we've ever created in our lives, and we are excited to see ourselves crafting fate by our own hands. That being said, real quick, I'd like to ask the team at Control Freak to please stand as to say thank you guys so much for putting up with me. I love you guys. Big thank you. A big thank you to our friends that supported us through the process. I also like to especially thank our professor, Shabib, for helping us so much, giving us the tools, the knowledge, and the expertise, because he challenged us in ways that we didn't know was possible, so we greatly appreciate that. And lastly, I'd also like to thank UCF and the program for giving us the tools that we needed to create this entry into the book of our lives. Thank you. So real quick, I'd like to give out some awards. I joked to my team at the beginning of the semester if they would love to attend our scrums, that I would host something called the Scrummies. So without further ado, we shall begin that real quick. So the first award that we have is the Overleveled Award. This is an award to the team member that has consistently created assets above and beyond expectation, Jasmine Tooks.
All right. And our next award goes to the Solo Leveler, which is awarded to the team member that has improved significantly over the development of the game. And that is our art lead, Jaime.
And then we have the Ultimate Support Award to the team member that is always trying to help whenever they can. And when I tell you we had a lot of Git issues, this teammate was super helpful. So that actually be Claire right here.
Not going to look at GitLab for the next 2 months. Okay. The next one is for the RESME Award, which is awarded to the team member that keeps the team's energy high and creates a positive environment, which is Eggsy C'est Moi.
Then we also have the Min-Max Award, awarded to the team member that completed their tasks the fastest and with high quality. As any producer will know, having a team member that puts out content faster than you can give is a challenge. So that goes out to William Clevenger.
All right, and now this last one is the all-coveted The Scrummy, and it's awarded to the team member who's contributed the most to the team in the most dire situations, as well as just the most mundane. When both of us got the flu at the end of the semester last semester, he stepped in, and he's the reason that we had a pretty solid turn-in. And so I would like Dylan Wilchar to stand up. We have been The Scrummy.
With that being said, thank you guys so much.
Did you hear about the new experiment they started over in the cell? Do you know how many experiments we start every week? Can you be a little more specific? They're calling it Psych Shift.
If you want to make it past this area and hold on for your life, you must kill them all. It's either you or them. To me, the choice is clear.
Security log 1017, code red. Some high-value experiment escaped and everything is going to hell. There are reports that this subject exists by swapping to other people's bodies, leaving a trail of misplaced minds.
What do you mean it can't be done? Do you know how hard I've worked? I put in 2-3 lifetimes of my blood into this. How can you let the fear of failure stray you away from reaching greatness?
Good work-life balance, most important. Hard work is good work.
They will kill you. No matter how far you run. How many lost minds you leave behind you. Start running. It's your only choice.
Yeah, my name is Kevin Suarez. I'm the producer on Psych Shift. Psych Shift is a first-person movement shooter where you play as a rogue science experiment who wants two things: answers and an escape. Psych Shift takes place in a neon-lit synthwave world where you're armed with the tools to go up against a corporate army. Psych Shift aims to answer one question: how far are you willing to go for the truth? After experiencing Psych Shift, our hope is that players take with them a memorable and fun gaming experience. Aside from the memories of playing our game, we want players to recognize the hard work and effort that went into this game. Now, this leads me to the team. When me and Carson first started off this project, we had a goal. We wanted to overachieve at every deadline. We were not satisfied with just meeting the standard. We saw guidelines, rubrics, and we saw those are baselines. We can go for more. The appeal of working at Psych Shift was the ambition, the risk. And that was what Brain Blast Studio embraced. When we picked the team, we had no idea who they were. We had no idea how they were gonna work. Me and Carson were given videos, PowerPoints, and we were told, make a team. But we did it. And with that, I think we picked out a pretty good team. So with that, Brain Blast Studios, please stand. So yes, thank you for your effort. I know that we were all driven, everybody in this room was driven by a mission to prove not to the industry, but to ourselves that we are the next generation of developers. So thank you.
I'm Carson Smith, the creative director and vision holder of PsychShift, and I think we should go over some awards. All right, let's see here. Above and Beyond Award took on unexpected tasks with a positive mindset. Alexis. The Level Up Award for Most Improved, Colby Warts. The Extra Life Award for Positivity and Encouragement for Adam. The Memes and More Award for Morale Boosting goes to Jonathan Mora. And then the Department for Outstanding Effort Awards for Art goes Joseph. For Code is Max Jones. And for Design is Tomas.
And with that, I'm happy to announce PsychShift is complete. Thank you.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Lacey Gold, and I'm the creative director for Relict, a sci-fi fantasy roguelite. Our game is a retelling of the Fool's journey. The Fool starts off as naively optimistic, and through their journey, the Fool learns about lessons and hardships through the tarot deities, the other major arcana cards, and conquers the infection and finds his place in the world. And ultimately, I've found that this process has been emblematic of the Fool's journey for our team, learning important lessons about communication, collaboration, and compassion. Throughout the year, I've come to appreciate the talents and traits from every one of you, so I'm going to take a moment to thank you all. Sarah, you have been one of, if not the biggest facilitators of our team bonding by encouraging and uplifting others, and making an effort to see that everyone is included. Thank you. Nicholas, I've seen you grow a lot over the year. I've always appreciated your willingness to take in feedback and get back to work. I admire your tenacity. Thank you. Shake, since the start, you have been passionate about working in audio design. It has been a great help to the aesthetic of our game and making it feel real. Plus, the music switching between the original and metal versions, so cool. Thank you. Max, in the second semester of this project, I really appreciated seeing you step up and work to be a better lead. Your dedication and attention to details to balance our game is exemplary. Thank you. Noah, you are a very level-headed and straight to the point, and throughout this project, it's been great to see you as a code lead. I appreciated your readiness to help out teammates and walk them through challenges. Thank you. Pete, I really liked seeing you step up nicely into the QA lead position. You've done an excellent job with keeping the spreadsheet detailed, organized, and summarizing our feedback succinctly. Thank you. Svi, your communication skills really improved throughout the year, and watching your progress in level designing was amazing to see. Your creativity has grown a lot too. Thank you. Aaron, I loved seeing your excitement to be the marketing lead. I was blown away with your preparation and preparedness with the documentary. Your dedication is very admirable. Thank you. James, your willingness to step up to animation and narrative was an immense help at the start of the project. And seeing both of these skills grow in the past year has quite literally brought tears to my eyes. Thank you. Caleb, you have been a powerhouse throughout this project. I don't think we would have been able to scope up without you. You are very talented and show great humility. Thank you. PJ, this past year, you've improved so much, showing commitment to your craft and searching for ways to better yourself. Your VFX give our abilities so much juice, and you really took them to the next level. Thank you. Richard, you are an incredible sculptor, impressing me with every one of your sculpts. You've had some interesting inquiries that you addressed to the team, but I appreciated the team bonding that you facilitated through them. Thank you. Tyler, you've been very helpful in keeping up the positivity, even throughout all of my anxiety. I've always appreciated our shared commitment to facilitating a healthy team bond. Thank you. And Will, I really enjoyed seeing you come out of your shell over the year. You have incredible resolve with your character design and modeling, and great attention to detail. Thank you. And with that, we've reached the end of our journey. Through trials and tribulations, we've grown with grace. I can't wait to see where your careers take you, as I have no doubt that a great future lies ahead of us all. Thank you.
I'll try to bring it down a notch to, yeah. Basically what you guys just watched in that trailer, 9 months. 9 months of nothing but blood, sweat, and tears. That's what you just saw behind me. Okay, maybe not blood. If anyone had blood on the team, like, we need to talk after this, because that is a problem. So, you know, I did shed some tears, though, to be totally honest, and you know what? I think it's worth it. You know, the reason is a game called Relic. That's what we have behind us right now. While the game appears to be an action-packed, you know, over-the-top roguelite with a lot of excitement and thrills, The truth is, it's really about a transformative journey, one about the Fool, the tarot deity that starts with nothing and somehow becomes super powerful. And, you know, honestly, that's something I found in myself with this project. I really have. At the beginning of this project, I thought I knew everything there was to know about game development, everything that I thought I knew about leadership. I thought I understood it. I was sorely mistaken. You know, I may have displayed a level of confidence, but really it was because I was scared, just like a lot of us were at the start of this project in this room. You know, I realized eventually, though, what it does mean to be a good leader. It's all about understanding your team. It's about sacrificing when deadlines need to be met. It's taking the time to understand your team and support them on an emotional level. And I feel like I've had that opportunity with this project. In short, thank you all for the time that you spent on this project. Thank you for your commitment and your unwavering support to not just the project, but also to me as a leader and to Lace as the creative director. Thank you to Professor Negrin for supporting us throughout this project, offering advice whenever you saw necessary, and it really helped us out a lot. Thank you to Professor Shabib for helping me develop my own personal skills, not just in game design, but also on a more technical level. I'm still going to use Unity, though. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. And to my team, I say thank you. Thank you for being what the tarot deities were to the Fool, imparting knowledge, wisdom, and support when I needed it. Thank you to my creative director, Lacey, for helping me bring out my creative and analytical side to game design. And thank you to my many friends in the program who showed me that there's fun to be had outside of game design as well. Thank you to my Pookie Bear Jack for putting up with me and my crazy roommate shenanigans of just not, you know, doing chores or whatever. Thank you, Jack. And yeah, ultimately that's the culmination of 9 months. Thank you.
So I themed these around tarot cards. So the first award is the Fool. The Fool is a card of new beginnings, a breath of fresh air, open to new challenges and opportunities. This award is going to a member who encouraged collaboration and aided in building up new concepts by working harmoniously with others. The Fool card is awarded to PJ. The Magician. The Magician is a card about preparation and resourcefulness. This is a person that is dedicated and committed to their craft, with a drive that pushes them to success. This award is going to a member who pushed through challenges like a champ, with a dedication to improvement and skill. The Magician card is awarded to Shake. All right, Strength. Strength is the ability to acknowledge your shortcomings and anxieties and have the courage and patience to move forward and push past those fears. This award is going to a team member that showed incredible improvements throughout the year and took suggestions and guidance like a champ. The Strength card is awarded to Nicholas. Death. Death is often feared, but in the context of a tarot reading, it represents change and growth. One thing ending leads to a chance for a new thing to come in its place. This award is going to a team member that stepped up to take on something new to them for the benefit of the team. The Death card is awarded to James. The Moon. The Moon card represents dreams and illusions, urging people to persist in their aspirations and imagination. This award is going to a team member who is a knowledgeable figure, whose guidance aided others, helping them continue to refine and succeed. The Moon card is awarded to Caleb. And our last card, the Sun. The Sun represents warmth and joy, a sign that all is well. This award is going to a team member that brings optimism and positivity, uplifting the spirits within our team. The Sun card is awarded to Richard. In his own weird way. But yeah, that's all of the awards. Don't leave without, we have a little gift for you, so don't leave without it. But thank you all, everyone.
Okay, so lights can be up. That's our last trailer for tonight. I'll ask you guys, just to let you know, the art exhibit in the makerspace is live. You can walk around in there, and beta versions or early release versions of most of these games are on the workstations in the back of the makerspace if you want to play them right now. I want to thank everybody, all the teams, all the hard work, all the faculty, the staff, everybody who allows games and interactive media to shine and to be a really amazing place for creativity, engineering, art, design, and learning. And I want to thank the students who are graduating. I want to congratulate all the graduates of 2024. Thank you very much. We out?